Welcome back to the Enrichment Sports Source. Folks, this segment brought to you by Stern Agee. Founded back in 1901, Stern Agee is an SEC-registered team of investment advisors. They develop diverse portfolios for their clients through the company's managed platforms. Best of all, they have an office right here in Knoxville. You see the phone number right there. Give Earl and the gang a call, as opposed to Cool and the gang. Give Earl and the gang a call at Stern Agee this week. They can help you plan your own financial future. Stern Agee. Good folks down there. All right. Thanks to Ohio State's loss last night, yes, the SEC will likely get a shot at BCS crown number 8 in a row. Here's the twist, the irony, the thing that's really fun about this. The last 7 years, it's been the big, bad SEC defense shutting down those high-powered, 500-yard per game, 50-point per game offenses. This time around, the SEC and Auburn have the big, high-flying offense, and Florida State brings in the big defense. Early gut reaction, we can change this as we look at the game, but early gut reaction, does defense trump offense, or does the SEC win again, even though it's switched to an offense?
I think Auburn's offense trumps defense. I've seen it. They trumped Alabama's defense.
Okay.
And Missouri's.
And Missouri, yeah.
Okay, so we got an Auburn.
I'm going to go Auburn too.
I'm going to go Auburn because I think if you look back and see who Florida's beaten, who Auburn's beaten, Auburn's more impressive.
Florida
Florida
State, you mean,
State.
yeah.
Florida State, excuse me.
Well, I guess once again I'm the one out there on the limb. I like Florida State, and I think that
You're wearing the
that
colors.
offense is just with those receivers and the weakness of Auburn's secondary. I think given the extra time to prepare, Florida State will be able to do something, not to stop that Auburn attack, but to slow it down some. And their offense, I think, is just going to ring up. It could be they could score 50 points on that bunch easy.
All right, next one. SEC defense have taken an absolute dive this year. I want to show these stats right here. They're hard to read, but if we can put them up there. That is the yards per play allowed in 2012 versus yards per play allowed in 2013. You see there, nobody improved more than Tennessee. They took their number down by more than half a yard. Missouri and Auburn also improved. You could argue all three of those had nowhere to go, but in the right direction. Still, you look at all of those, that's 11 schools that gave up more yards. I mean, down at the bottom, you got Alabama almost a full yard per play more, LSU a yard per play more, Florida a yard per play more, South Carolina, Texas A&M. We've heard that it's because veteran quarterbacks. We've heard because it's because of young defenses. I think it's because you got more teams running no huddle in the SEC. I think the no huddle thing has finally exploded in the SEC. I think that's the biggest cause for this. What do you guys think? Very quickly.
Yes. I'm going to go a little bit with younger defenses because I think if you look at what the really good defensive teams graduated, I think that hurt them some. And like you were talking about LSU, the young guys they had on defense.
Okay, we got defense.
I do too, but I think it's quarterback and zone read. Those two.
Okay, veteran quarterback zone read. What do you think?
Veteran quarterback, zone read, playing hurry up, running more plays.
More plays, and the Missouri defense was just gassed. That was, and that's why when you start giving up yards and having people hurt.
Well, you play 85 plays a game. Auburn ran 85 snaps last night, or 84, compared to what you used to run was about 60 to 64. You're playing a third more snaps. You know, that's pretty tough. All right, when we come back, as media members, how much do we believe in Butch Jones right now? After a year, is he the right guy? We'll tell you if we're believers, if we're skeptics, if he's a Derek Dooley number 2. Come on back.